You know UK by now. If you don't, you should do. It's always had a problem starting. It's always been a bit of a idle thing, and doing a bit of research, all the Hondas of this era have a bit of an idle thing, cold start thing. So I've watched a couple of videos like you do on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Eric the car guy, I seem to remember. So I still haven't got around to fixing the hood cable release yet. So we're just going to use our trusty so easy when you know how. So the area we're interested in, I can't see the thing that he was talking about, which he said was underneath the throttle body. So maybe we'll just go ahead and check that out then, put some brake cleaner in it, shall we? So these are 12 millimeters. This one doesn't want to come undone. So we'll try the double spanner trick. Otherwise I'm going to have to go and get a... There you go. So this is the sort of thing that you want to be doing just before you go out in a car. It's like start quickly pulling it apart and mucking around with it. Look at that, that's a Honda bolt for you. Look at the quality of that. Look at these bolts, man.
Beautiful, man.
So good. Idle control valve. Okay, that's really dirty. That's really dirty in there. Look at that in there. Can you see that? That's grime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some brake cleaner in there and let that soak in for a bit, and then, because that's a gauze there, you see? Can you see that? Where I've just started to clear that out, that's actually a gauze underneath. Ah! No! I've dropped a bolt. As I said, don't do stuff like this if you need to go out, because I've just dropped a bolt. So I came out to do this job, and we're working on Ubi as well, and I just saw it had a massive fuel leak, and I've put all new fuel lines on that, all new rubber fuel lines. Top tip, do not buy fuel lines from eBay, because these were all stamped up. They were all like actually marked up fuel lines, so they're meant to be like certified and stuff like that. Absolute pile of crap, man. One of them's completely blown up, split, falling apart. Do not buy eBay fuel lines. Get a little cup for this and try and get it in there. Oh, you're not going to see, are you? Because my hand's in the way. Bit of brake cleaner. I'm going to put a bit more in, I think. So I've got some on that side, but I want to put some in there. Just free that sucker up. But I think it's probably just that, you know, because that was really, really dirty. Okay, right, we've got some in there now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that to soak for 10 minutes and then shake that sucker out, and then hopefully we'll actually get a cold start, you know. So it's been about 10 minutes, and if we can get the camera around to the side there, I'm just going to try and give this a little on that gauze there. You see that gauze is now clear? That was full of crud before, so we might have done the job. Let's try it. So let's pop it back on. Nice and easy. Don't drop the bolts, Matt. So I reckon that gauze being blocked up is probably going to not help us.
You think?
I don't think so. Where's the other bolt hole? Yeah, so I don't know what the crack is with the other one, but we've checked and there's nothing under the throttle body for that other idle setup. So I can only think that this didn't have one. nip those up. Right, let's see what it starts like. It's cold, so this would be a good indicator of whether that's made a difference or not. I'm not going to touch the throttle.
Check it's not in gear.
Check it's not in gear. If you look at the tacho, look at me. So this is definitely a cold start. The first time was a little bit hit and miss because there's still a bit of brake cleaner residue left in the ICV. But oh, hello. So it appears that it now has a high idle on cold start, which it's never ever had. So I can only assume that when that gauze gets blocked, this is the gauze finger, when the gauze gets blocked, it stops that that bypass function working with the ICV, and yeah, you always had to give it throttle when you were cold starting it. So that has definitely fixed it. So nice easy fix. 2 bolts, a little bit of brake cleaner, and a little brush.
And a cup of tea.
Well, I had a cup of coffee, but yeah. Another little task done. We are going to get round to putting the hood release cable in, but it's a little bit more involved than I thought, so it needs a little bit of planning, and as I say, I've got to go out and I need this. So yeah, thanks for watching. Nice quick video, nice quick fix. I love it when a plan comes together.